I got myself a couple of discs. I got the very best of the Stone Roses, the Manchester group. I also got Vera Lynn. I actually bought that because a new law came out in the local district saying that with the World Cup coming up soon, or was going to be started, something about the World Cup football, people are not allowed to wear England football t-shirts, or with a big St George's cross, because the foreigners may become a little agitated or afraid that these groups of people all drunk wearing t-shirts in the pubs. So they were told that they're not allowed to do it, they won't be allowed to drink. So I thought, well, I'll buy Vera Lynn. You can't get any more British than Vera Lynn, wartime songs. So I got that because I got that for another reason, but I'll get into that at another time. Also, I got this one. It's fantastic. It's called the Ministry of Sound, the Chill Out Zone. It's a gatefold. It's 3 discs, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love chill out music. I love techno and electronic music of all kinds. The haulage company that I was working for, the distribution company, the actual job I was doing was like carrying. Did you ever seen a boxing club? They have a big ball, like a football, a soccer ball, and it's very heavy. Well, in England it's called a medicine ball, and it's something that's thrown to each other or dropped onto your belly, so that your stomach muscles are constantly used to tensing. But if you can imagine how heavy that is, that's what it was like to drive the little pallet truck that I was driving. The steering's really heavy. You have to throw your body into it to be able to turn corners, but certainly when you put 1 ton's worth of product on top of a pallet, off you go. So I ended up losing around 15 kilograms, which might be 33 pounds, thanks Gav. So yeah, it was really strenuous but good job to be in, and I found that doing the job, I found I've got myself muscles where I didn't know I had muscles before. The only problem is, because it's a standstill job, you don't really have to get off your truck very often unless the pallet drops and you have to pick it all up and wrap it back up again, and off you go. So I ended up, the top half of my body becoming extremely strong. For 11 hours, it's an 11-hour workout. And a little bit of aerobic exercise, because you're constantly stretching to be able to see round, to look round the pallet if it's very high. Brilliant. I couldn't ask for a better job. So when I finished, I went to the manager who got me the job, and I explained to him, now I'm ready to leave. Everybody knew that I was only going to be there for a short time, and so I told him, right, now I'm ready to leave, I've got to go back. I booked my ticket, and he said, no problem, let me know when you're ready to come back. And I thought that was wonderful, because I felt appreciated without him having to say anything like thank you. It's not necessary. We're men. It's not like we need to be gratified. So I'll be going back there, hopefully, fingers crossed. It's the job. That's the job that I need, because even though it's working nights, it's the money. The money's really good. It's more than the usual agency workers get, because it's night time and it's quite a difficult job. So what else did I do in England? I visited my friends, Michael and Ruth. It was wonderful to be with them on the days that I had off, going spending time with them. Although I said before about not being such a good son, because I should have been going visiting my parents, maybe sitting in with my dad so that my mum can get out and go shopping or visiting or do what she wants. And I didn't do that, and that's the biggest downfall with myself, and I know that. It's just, I suppose I'm just the kind of person that needs to be doing something for himself rather than others. That makes me a little bit egocentric, I suppose. But nevertheless, I love them. I love them dearly, even though I wasn't there for them as much as I could have been. And when I was working, I was sleeping till 5 o'clock, and then I was showered and eaten and lunch made for going to work. So I'll be leaving at 6 o'clock, starting at 7 o'clock, working 12 hours, getting home 2 hours. Nobody's awake in the morning from 7 till 9, well, who were not working, so I couldn't really go and visit anybody then as well. But nevertheless, it was an experience well worth well worth experiencing. This year was fantastic. Now I do have to go back again because very soon we're going to be needing winter wood, so the money's got to come from somewhere, and it's not going to come from here. It will work as a barman or in a shop or in a souvenir shop. It's not going to come from here. It's not enough to live and to buy the wood. So I've got to go back home. But I'm actually looking forward to it as well.